Tonight, the Justice Department officially abandoning its corruption case against New York Mayor Eric Adams. The formal motion to dismiss all charges filed by a career prosecutor in Washington after a standoff with prosecutors in New York who refused to go along. The lead attorney overseeing Adams' case in Manhattan penning a blistering resignation letter obtained by NBC News, laying into Trump-appointed DOJ brass for saying the case was distracting Adams from devoting his full attention to the president's priorities on immigration and crime. Attorney Hagan Scott in writing, "No system of ordered liberty can allow the government to use the carrot of dismissing charges or the stick of threatening to bring them again to induce an elected official to support its policy objectives," adding, "If no lawyer within earshot of the president is willing to give him that advice, then I expect you will eventually find someone who is enough of a fool or enough of a coward to file your motion. But it was never going to be me." As Adams now faces growing calls to step down, the pressure he faces when it comes to supporting Mr. Trump's immigration objectives on full display as the mayor and Trump's border czar Tom Homan appeared together this morning on Fox.
If he doesn't come through, I'll be back in New York City, and we won't be sitting on the couch. I'll be in his office, up his butt, saying, where the hell is the agreement we came to?
Adams pushing back on the idea of any quid pro quo, saying tonight, "I want to be crystal clear with New Yorkers. I never offered, nor did anyone offer on my behalf, any trade of my authority as your mayor for an end to my case. Never." Still, the case touching off an upheaval within the department, with at least 7 prosecutors quitting, including those in Manhattan with sterling conservative credentials.
So, Laura, what could happen next in this case?
Well, even if the Justice Department doesn't want to move forward here, a federal judge still has to finalize this deal, and it shouldn't necessarily be a rubber stamp. He could ask questions, he could hold a hearing, he could want to see evidence, and it could be uncomfortable for the Justice Department to be pressed about why they did this.
Okay, Laura Jarrett, thanks much. It all comes as the effort to remove thousands of federal workers ramps up, including some that work with the nuclear stockpile. Kelly O'Donnell has late details tonight.
Tonight, a wave of new terminations for thousands of federal workers swept up in mass firings from the Oval Office. The president said more job cuts are coming. Beyond 75,000 workers, the administration says volunteered to quit with his offer of a promised payout.
It's a big, tremendous saving for us. We want to downsize government, but make it better. Run it better.
Today, outside Health and Human Services, Valentine hearts left for federal workers to protest Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency.
The first convening of federal workers against DOJ.
Among those let go, first-year employees with probationary status, like 39-year-old Elizabeth Anaskevich, fired from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau.
But I never would have imagined that this is what would have happened, and it would have happened so swiftly and so inhumanely.
At Veterans Affairs, more than 1,000 employees dismissed. U.S. Forest Service, 3,400. Energy's National Nuclear Security Administration oversees the nuclear stockpile. No specific figure, but a DOE spokesman stated less than 0.5% of the total NNSA workforce was dismissed. A big target for DOJ, waste or abuse of tax dollars. The Government Accountability Office found in 2023 $236 billion in what's considered improper payments wrongly sent by federal agencies. Today, newly sworn in Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins.
And as far as the layoffs go, I don't have the exact number, but yes, those will be forthcoming.
Today, a federal judge extended a temporary restraining order that keeps the DOJ team from accessing sensitive data at Treasury. Lester?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.